Hello everyone, I'm pokemonzr and I'm here today and I'm going to show you how to make a working garage door in Minecraft. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to New World and you want to be able to create a new world, and you have to label it garage door. And if you're on a Mac, you should probably have your volume around 2 or 3 bars. That doesn't matter too much, but you're going to go to game mode creative, more world options, and of course you're going to want to make it a super flat world, just like when we made our working car and our working rocket. So allow cheats on, of course, generate structures, we're going to set that to off. That one's optional, but you definitely need to have it on a super flat world, and then we just go to create world. So we wait for it to build the terrain, and now we're here in our world. We're creative, right? And we go bam, bam. And you want to be able to set the difficulty to peaceful. So that's going to be game, or I guess we can, yeah, I'm sorry. We don't set the difficulty to peaceful. We do game rule, do mob spawning false. So then, slash kill. There's no way to butcher the mobs in single player. Okay, these slimes, there's a chance that the slimes could interfere with the garage door, but it could be okay. So anyway, we're going to try it out anyway. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to go to our settings. Oh wait, here we go. Difficulty peaceful. Lock world difficulty. Okay, and you want to make sure that your FOV is on about 30, because then you have the optimal viewing range in order to see the door, if that makes sense. So the most important thing about the world is super secret settings. So you're going to click on super secret settings 5 times until you get this. So this is going to be your new view. So then you go to broadcast settings, and you have to link your Twitch account. But since we don't have a Twitch account, that's fine. So anyway, besides that, you want to make sure for your controls, this is the one very specific thing. Your inventory button is R. And I know all of this seems fishy, but promise me, this is what you have to work. So you go to your snooper settings, and you have to click allow snooper off, because that's going to interfere with the garage door because it collects the machine specs. So then you click done. Then you go to language, and you need to set the language just like we did to our car to pirate speak, plundered. Here we go. So then we go to change your spectacles, and the most important thing that you need is to have the fog on dashing. And you must go to details and put clouds, seas, and mountains, because that is going to help you see the garage door, because it is actually an extension of a cloud. So the first thing that we have to do in order to build our garage door is we need wood. So just follow this wood as I do, like so, and you just go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is going to be similar to a nether portal, and the bottom has to be wood, and the top has to be wood as well. So then, once you have built the frame and gotten to this point of the garage door, you need to change back your super secret settings to here, and then you need to change your FOV, your drunkenness, to Quake Pro by the beard of Captain. And then from here, you want to make sure that your garage door at this point is wood planks, oak timber planks. So then you want to be able to fill the inside, and we're going to stripe it just for looks. This part doesn't exactly matter, but we're going to stripe it with this wood, and then this wood, and then we're going to get some birch planks for contrast in order to do this. Now, you can build this garage door in a house, like, I don't know, or like make a garage like this. We can do that real quick, but I'm not going to actually fill in the walls of the garage because that is not extremely important, because I'm just showing you how to make the garage door. But this is just for demonstration. You can make it like this and fill in this area as if it's a garage. But now we're going to get into the redstone part, which is very important. So what we're going to do with the redstone is, first of all, we have to have redstone. So we're going to get redstone. We have magic powder, sorry, and we have to have redstone blocks, redstone repeaters, redstone powder, and torches, levers, and buttons. Sorry, no tripwire. So the first thing that you need to do is, in order for the garage door to start, you have to make the first redstone block here, and then have it up and extend around this entire base, like so. And I promise you this works. Just stick around and you can see it. So then we put a redstone block here and another redstone block here, which permanently keeps the redstone on. But if we put a redstone torch right here, it's going to turn off this torch, and when we turn off this torch, it's going to make us not trigger this redstone. But if we have a button here and we press the button, it is going to send signals to the torch. But because we have these iron blocks, it's not going to work. But anyway, once we have our button here, we need to get these like this, and then we're going to build out another one and add 2 repeaters. There. We're going to set them on the slowest setting. And the most important thing is we have to connect this back up to the original redstone, like so. So then you go like this, boom, boom, boom. And then, same thing on this side, boom, boom. And we went up one here, and then we went over this way. Okay, these details are quite important. And a lot of people say you can do this, you have to do this with command blocks, but in my, we don't need a torch here, in my expert experience of doing these types of things, you don't need command blocks, because I did these kind of things before command blocks came out. All you need is redstone. So the thing that we have to do in order to trigger our garage door is we have to have some kind of lever. So we're going to put our lever here and then dig kind of an underground tunnel here that the lever should trigger. Oops. It has to start up here. The lever should trigger this. Okay. And then we make it go kind of underground, but we can't lose that part of our door. So once we're behind the door, and you can cover this up however you want, but then once we are behind the door, we have to extend this up but not touch the redstone in front. And what this is going to do is it's going to send a signal back around that wraps around here, but it doesn't go directly to the redstone. But this is the signal, sorry, it's not supposed to go directly there, but this is the signal to open the garage door. And when the signal happens, it should disable this torch, and then we can have this torch linking to redstone down here. So this redstone is enabled whenever this torch is on, and this redstone links up there. But when this torch disables, it's going to change this whole system. So here, look, we have a lever here, we flick our lever on, and it disables this torch, because this redstone, oh, sorry, I forgot a repeater because this redstone can't extend. So what you need to do is you need to add a repeater zone. You need to add a repeater here, I believe. No, sorry, here. And this will, yes, okay. This will extend the redstone far enough to where it disables this redstone. See how this is kind of disabled? And fiddles with this system where these are off. So if we button that, these are back on, but they turn back off. Now let's go flip this lever, and these are still off. We button this, and they turn back off, like so. So, pretty much the gist of this redstone is this lever is going to initiate the flow of power into this system. This system is already on with these redstone blocks, but these were just a temporary replacement in order to see what's going to happen. So instead of these redstone blocks, we are just going to put, and you can just kind of do whatever block you want, but we're just going to go with sticky pistons here, just because they look cool. And the reason for all of this redstone is because we need pistons in order to open the door. And the way that we're going to do this is we're going to create pistons here and here. So the door is going to look not as great as it did before, but we create these pistons and then we flick this lever and it affects the pistons, and they go up and down and up and down and up and down, and that is going to create this effect where eventually the garage door will open. And plus we need to include pistons on the floor, and with these pistons we can we need to make this go here so that it doesn't interfere with the pistons. And then with these pistons we can put a repeater here and extend this throughout here, and then we can just cap it off with another acacia plank. We flick this lever and these pistons go up and down while these pistons push up. So ideally we're having this movement where the bottom goes up and these pistons go down. And we need to put another piston on the edge here, on the edges, because that's pretty important, because the frame needs to go up and down as well. Okay, so you can see that this is pretty legitimate, and then we just need to place some repeaters. I believe it should be in this direction. Yes. Okay. There we go. And you want to make sure that you're doing this in day, just for maximum visibility options. So then you flick this lever and we should have all of these pistons going up and down, besides for some reason this one. Oh, because I put a repeater on that block. Oh. Okay. We can, let's see, instead of having a repeater here, okay, we can extend this redstone here and keep this repeater, and then that should work. No, it does not. Okay, this redstone block needs to go, and this can stay here, but in order to work out this frame, we can dig this underground, I believe. And for that, really, this is how I did it before and it worked just fine. I think, let's see, we could use a torch system, or this, like that. Wait, so is this one just not triggering for some reason? This piston is broken. I wonder why. Let's see, iron block. There we go. Okay, so how about a torch? Okay, so we just had to redo that. I mean, replace that. Oops, we can just make that some wood. And obviously you can cover up all of this redstone if you want to. Oh, is it... Did I break it now? What if we get rid of this? Oh, what I did here. Okay. So, I'm sorry, this is not going that well. Oh my. We need to have... We can just put a torch here, and then this should... Oh, okay. Here's what we do. We put a torch like that, and then this enables, disables the torch, which enables and disables this whole thing. So, we go like this, and we have our torch that extends to this redstone, which in theory should extend this piston up. So anyway, if we, let's see, if we have a torch here and extend it to this torch, yes, okay. If we have a torch here, put a repeater here, and extend it to that torch, then it should work. Right, okay. So basically, anyway, it doesn't matter if this works, because you want these in a state of being constantly up. And in order to be constantly up, well, we push this button, and it affects this whole circuitry here. But when we lever it, this goes up and down. And so just because this doesn't matter, we can get rid of this redstone. I just messed up a little bit. That's no big deal. So anyway, yeah, we flick this lever, and everything just goes up and down. So you can see with the circuit that I built up here, we need to add a little extension to this. But this sticky piston, oh, okay, what the issue is, we put a repeater there. Right. There doesn't need to be a repeater there. Okay, so with this sticky piston and with the way this system works, actually repeaters are bad. Right. We don't need repeaters. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So with the way this works, we unflick the lever, this stops, we flick the lever, this all goes up, and this is pulling. And as you can see with this door, how about we just do this? This would be so much easier. There. Okay. And okay, here's the idea. So you want these to be in opposite motion. This one and the rest of these, because as this one pulls up and these pull up, and these pull up, the door should be able to open. So in order to finish this whole thing, what we have to do is we have to go back in our settings, and we have to go to methods, and to do this we have to go to crew thins, and we want to be able to set your side-to-side measurement to 320p. And I know it doesn't really look like much, but trust me, this is very vital. So now the system should work a little better, as you can see, for the ease of this redstone. And then we are going to extend another cable from this over here. And to do this, this is going to be the indoor opener. We put a button and we put a lever, and this changes the inside. So as we push up on this lever, then we push on this lever, and this whole thing extends. So ideally, if we made the garage door a little shorter, these pistons would just be pulling up on this as these pistons were up, and it would just be amazing. So anyway, the last thing that we want to be able to do is when we flick this lever off, we need to be able to extend this out here, and we have to make it go underground, and we actually need to, well, we don't need to take it down to bedrock, but we can just make it go down here. And for this, what we need to do, yeah, we need to make it go to down to bedrock, excuse me. We need to make this trigger another piston that faces up, and is going to grab these dirt blocks here, these grass blocks, and pull them up and down, and on top of this is a redstone block, and that is going to enable and disable this circuit. So these pistons go up, they pull the redstone blocks down. They pull the grass blocks down. No, my bad. These should be the redstone blocks here. So they pull the redstone blocks down and up. The pistons should. And the pistons are glitched. So they should be able to, yes, okay. Pull these redstone blocks on top of them up and down. For some reason they're not, oh, because, okay. Because these are redstone blocks, that's what's happening. So we need to have redstone torches on top of these, I apologize. So these go up and down and up and down and up and down. And with torches here, it's going to trigger the circuit, but only once when it gets pulled down. So see, it goes up, we put the blocks here, and then it gets pulled down and it turns it off. So we just need to be mindful of replacing these blocks. So when we go up here, this circuit, we're going to go here, add a repeater here, and we need to extend this back up to where we were going before. Okay. And we extend this over this lever. This lever should affect this perfectly. Okay, and then this extends back up, and it goes around close to this, but instead of interfering with this circuit, it goes back around and out and over to this, where a redstone torch is here. And this should, this should be one block over. And this goes up here. It extends to this redstone torch there. And that redstone torch enables and disables the circuit. This should not be interfering. I apologize for this. I just got this wrong. There we go. Okay, so then once we add these redstone torches and then flick this lever, this is all off. This part is all off. The doors are shut. We add the redstone torches again, flick the lever, then put them back. This is on. This is all on. And this torch reaches this circuit, which enables everything and causes the door to make these up and down movements as well, but it just coordinates them a little bit better. So the thing that we can do in order to hide this a little more is, like, let's just say this is your patio or something. We can just put these over here and just kind of hide it, you know? So you're going out for a stroll in the morning and there you see this garage door in your front yard, and it's just normal. It's just like, hey, and then you flick the lever, but little do they know there's all of this amazing redstone behind it. And this redstone, this is some of the best redstone I've ever made. And for flicking these and pushing these pistons in and out, we need to add a wood block that these push in and out, because that is going to if we add redstone, let me finish this, sorry. If we add redstone on top of these wood blocks, then the lever will destroy the redstone when it gets pushed, I believe. Right. And this drops down to here. And on here, actually, this is a little known fact, but you know how wooden pressure plates trigger when redstone is dropped on them? This redstone is very similar. The way I circuited this, it's a very special type of redstone, and it's very similar. So whenever blocks drop on it, it triggers a subcircuital reaction that affects the concavity of the flow of electricity between each and every redstone block. So it acts like a pressure plate, but you just can't see it. It's invisible. So if we do this again, we have these broken, and it acts like a pressure plate, and it affects the flow of all of this electricity. So we have to put this back on here, and actually, if we put torches here, then it's going to affect it even more, because the torches should drop down here along with the redstone. And now that we have all of that, we pretty much have our finished product, and I'm just going to delete these. This was just a demonstration to show that you can cover it up and make it look normal. So as tradition, like I did when we made our car and our TV, I'm just going to get some oak stairs and just make a little couch. Let's see, 3 blocks, 4 blocks, and you need a sign. And oops, I don't know what signs are called in pirate speak. But yeah, unfortunately, this level of redstone circuitry is only possible to attain in pirate speak. Why? I don't know. Don't ask me. And we go plundered, get back on, and here is our thing. So actually, what we can do is, because our couch is over here, we can just extend this lever to be on this block right here. Actually, let's just get it right in front of us for ease of viewing. So we get this up here, get our lever right here, and then we go bam. Oops, and then we go bam, 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 bam. And after a few seconds, if you go into F1 mode, you should be able to see an actual garage door based on this wizarding redstone circuitry that I've shown you how to do. So if we make our countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's a door. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you want more great tutorials like this on redstone and making a garage door, then leave a like, subscribe. I know there are going to be a lot of hate comments on this one as well, and a lot of dislikes, but that's too bad for you guys. You got trolled, alright? Kind of, because this is some pretty cool redstone. But anyway, yeah, sorry about that. If you followed all of this video, then you're an idiot. I mean, no offense, but like, come on, look at this. Anyway, if you're an idiot, still subscribe though, because I love you. Anyway, so yeah, that's all I got to say today, and I'll be back with more of these how-to videos soon. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.